Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are going to be flying back from Istanbul airport up to the wonderful Dubai. Had to think then for a second. We are at some new Istanbul scenery. I'm calling it new, it's not that new. For some reason I got AI traffic switched on again, I've got to turn that one off. It's not completely new, it's just been updated I think, but it's definitely a cool scenery to look at. I think I was using the wrong one in the previous video, because this one looks a bit more in depth than the one I literally just used. So yeah, that is the plan today. We're going to take the A380 back from Istanbul down to Dubai, and now I've got a bit more of an understanding of the aircraft. I'm looking forward to actually flying it and seeing how it performs. So we'll get straight into Valanta and we'll get the flight plan loaded. Okay everyone, so here we are in Valanta. As you can see, we are currently on the ground at Istanbul. These aircraft here I don't believe are actually on the network. I'm going to look on Navigraph actually in a second to see if we have anyone around. Oh, we do, there is people around us. Okay, we'll have a look at those on the network in a second. Istanbul down to Dubai. It's a Saturday, believe it or not. Actually filming on a Saturday, which is really rare, so we might get some ATC sticking around in Dubai, which would be brilliant. We've currently got a few ATC down here, which would be nice. Let's look at our briefing package. Cruising flight level 390 today, and we are taking a flight time of 3 hours and 40 minutes, which is so much better than the way up. The way up we had that horrible headwind, I mean awful headwind. However, today looks like we've got a really nice tailwind. About 182 cost index, quite a lot of fuel. 390, yeah, nothing else to really add to it, to be honest. We'll get straight into the sim. I think Istanbul ground has just come on, so we might have to contact them. But yeah, let's get into the sim and get this flight loaded back to Dubai. So here we are back in the flight deck of the A380. Let's get things loaded. So we'll turn on the batteries straight away. Just get everything switched on. AP battery, external power 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cruise supply can come on. Nav, and then the nav light on, if I can get to it. There we go. Smoking signs to on, no smoking, and mobiles to auto, and all this to arm. Come down to the pedestal down here. I've got to try and figure out again how to do everything. 122.8 is perfect. I like this to be the squawk. We've got to click that so we can actually hear what's going on, or speak, to actually speak to everyone. Come over to the tablet down here. And I've got to remember, got to import the sim brief data before boarding. There we go. So now I can remember all of that. Istanbul to Dubai is correct. 35 right is what we're expecting to depart on. Just have a quick look at the ATIS. The ATIS for departure says departure runways 35 left and 36 is currently in use. So that's what we can expect. So 35 left, that's okay, because we've been predicted, we was given 35 right, so 35 left isn't an issue. So we'll plan for 35 left and see what we get given. That's okay then. So if we go to this part here, I believe, is that all set from what it should be? If we do this fuel page, instant, this should be what we were expecting. Yeah, 5380. I'm pretty sure it's imported it. So we'll just do instant on the fuel. There we go. Payload, we'll also just do it instantly as well. Download from SimBrief. I think that's it. There we go. So everyone's done it. Did we do that over here? Yeah, pretty much. So that's coming from SimBrief as well, and then that's all good. So that's all done. Coming down then here, we can get the FMC set. We'll go to GSX and request boarding just so we can get actual some boarding done. Right, active flight plan over here. Sorry, the init page, what we want. We can do a company flight plan request. Look at me, guys. Look how much better I'm doing compared to the last video. Brilliant, right? Gotta wait for that one to come through. There we go. Receive company flight plan, insert. And this is what we should have been expecting, which is I'm happy with that. I need to find the trip wind quickly in our briefing package. So the trip wind is 49. So we're going to put that in there and select 49. There we go. And that's done. Next we'll do the IRSs. Make sure we align them. iOS aligning on GPS position. Okay, yeah, because they've not aligned, but they're all set up there too. Oh, is that one set? No, it's not.
Do you want a board crew?
Nobody. Oh, no, that is set to nav, right? I can't actually tell. Yeah, nav. It looks a bit blurry from up there. Good, so all of that is being aligned then. Next we'll go to our departure page. And this is where it's probably, oh, it better work. Otherwise we can't even use Vatsim. Runway 35 left, SID. No, see, it's not giving me anything because it's got like a iffy airport. It's not letting me actually do it. It's really weird. I've no idea why. So yeah, 35 left. Unfortunately, I can't be doing ATC because we haven't got a SID. But I'm not sure if I can actually put it in manually or not, which is the interesting thing. Right, let's just insert that because we go direct to as map. So we'll delete that.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pins inserted.
And then if I look at the flight plan, if we go
Passengers boarding starting.
it's the Azmat 4 Romeo. So departure out of here is straight ahead, turn left to FM020. But if I try and put that in the, hang on, let's see what I can do. Airways. No, I can't do that. Because Azmat is all the way to the right, which means a direct departure would take us to the right instead of the left, which we need to go to the left. So yeah, it's not great that we can't actually fly the SIDs. It's the only thing that I'm a bit annoyed at. I'm not sure if it's a fly-by-wire issue completely because most of the other aircraft do it. So yeah, I'm a bit meh that I can't actually fly a SID out of here. But then if I went to Dubai and then I don't know, chose a runway, I can choose an approach because it has like a proper database, I suppose. So yeah, oh god, it's raining. So I think, or snowing. So I think for us, we're going to have to do this departure off of Vatsim, which is a big shame because there is currently ATC. God, what awful weather in Istanbul. There's ATC and there is aircraft around, but we can't exactly ask for like a vector on departure. Look at that visibility, it's awful. Oh my god. Better get out of here quite quick. Right, okay, so new plan is, forget about this, we're just going to have to do a direct departure out of here, unfortunately. Which is just going to be the way it's going to have to be. Right, okay, so we'll just say that's done. We're going to do the fuel and load page now because all of the fuel has been loaded on. Zero fuel weight. We'll go to the fuel page. Zero fuel weight. Payload, sorry. Is currently 345.4. There we go. Block fuel today is 53.8. And then zero fuel weight center of gravity. 34.87. So 34.8. There we go. So all of that should look good. Taxi, we'll do all of this as well. The taxi fuel today, 0.7. 0.7 for taxi fuel. The 4.8. The alternate, still very boring stuff, sorry, I'll probably cut this bit out, is 5.7. 5.7. There we go. And then reserves. None. So we'll just leave it where it is, to be fair. Okay, the gross weight is 399.2. And that's all in there as well. Cool, so that is our fuel page done. Next we can do our perf. And this is where we've got to use SimBrief. So if we go to the SimBrief, oh no, I can use a tab, can't I? There we go. SimBrief dispatch. Performance. This is the performance page. Aircraft type A388. We are departing Lima Tango Foxtrot Mike. Runway 35 left. That's okay. The weight of the aircraft is 399,200. Optimum, it is wet here. Populate weather, yeah, so it knows it's wet, and we'll calculate, and this is what we have been given then. So our V1 speed is 171. 171 for V1. Rotate speed, sorry, I've done that completely wrong. 147 for V1. Rotate 165. And then V2 171. Cool. Is it a toga or is it a flex? Flex. So flex takeoff with 46 degree. Flap setting 1. The trim is going to be 38.8. Packs on anti-ice. Well, I have a feeling we should probably put anti-ice on because it's not exactly the the warmest here. If we look at the weather again, it's currently 0 degrees, so I would say anti-ice. Engine plus wing. We'll have that on. Okay, that's all done then. I'm pretty sure we are completed. This flight plan is wrong. We should be doing a series of left-hand turns. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how you would go about fixing that at all. It's really interesting that it's done that specifically for this departure. I mean, there's no way I can, you know, load anything by any chance, like airport, database airport. We can maybe try doing something like that. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's got brighter. I think it just gives me random status, debug. Would have been good if you could like do like a load thing, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me. No. Anyway, the IRSs are aligned, everything is done. We're gonna have to unfortunately disconnect from ATC now, which is a big shame because there's ATC. It would have been a lot of fun. And there's actually traffic on the ground as well, but yeah, sorry guys, the aircraft is refusing to do a SID and I can't exactly depart with ATC on with no SID, which is a massive shame. We'll have to reconnect up later on. Okay, let's do our MCP then. So 1035 is the QNH here. 1035. God, it's 20 knot wind as well, my god. Right, we'll just set this up to 390 straight away. Bam. Flight directors on, we'll do CSTR. We'll also take traffic for now. I won't do the weather radar just yet, not that it works anyway. 390. Nice, that's all done then. Comes the overhead panel. We're going to switch on all of our fuel pumps. It'll take 10 years to do so. Master switch can come on. And then we'll start firing up the APU. Squawk is set to 2000. If we go to our serve, auto on the squawk, standby is fine for now. We'll leave that where it is. Go back to our, what's ATCOM? Oh yeah, that's the it's not actually been implemented, which is a shame. This would have been such a good thing to implement. We actually would have had departure clearance by ground as well, which is fun. Right, over here I would like to go to the perf page, and then this page can go back to the flight plan page, like so. We're going to switch on our beacon light. Oh my god, are we still boarding? Passengers are still going on. Only 185 on. Oh god, okay. Beacon light off. Still quite a lot of passengers to get on. Okay everyone, so boarding has pretty much completed. I'm pretty sure we've got one passenger left to board. There we go. Right, boarding has completed then. So let's get going. We are currently 11 minutes behind our initial departure time, but that boarding took forever. We needed a lot longer than we was given. Beacon light is on. Let's shut the doors then. Let's get rid of the door. There we go. So that door should be shut in. Well, can we toggle the jet bridge? Are you going to go? Oh. Or completely just get rid of it. Fair enough. We'll go to GSX and we can prepare for push and departure. Okay, we'll be alright.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine starts until
What, nose
push is
left,
completed
tail right?
and brakes are Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, parking brakes have been released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine starts until push is completed and brakes are set.
We'll be okay. Oh, the stairs are, pretend you didn't see that. So annoying how we couldn't get a Sid out of here. So annoying. But guys, if you want some Istanbul scenery, this is a really, really good Freewear Istanbul. It's amazing, actually. I'll leave it in the description below if you're interested, so definitely pick this one up. It'd be good for the new Inibuilds A350 as well. Engine 2 is slowly getting there. Start up engine 3. Go, engine 2 is available. We'll start up engine 4 as well.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, wait for those last two engines to start and then we'll start doing all of our bits and bobs, shall we? I can't believe it's actually like snowing though. It's pretty cool. So you got snow on him? Oh my god, I've never seen that before.
Unlocking gear.
That is crazy. That is literally Donald Trump. He's fully got snow all over him. That is so cool. GSX is getting much more realistic as the years go on. Not sure I want to have all that snow over me though.
Bypass bin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
So engine 1 engine 2 have both started successfully. Oh, and 3 and 4, forgot to mention every single one of them. APU can come off. We're going to grab the nose light to taxi, and then the runway turn off and camera light can also come on. Or runway turn off and camera, should I say. We'll come down to the pedestal and we're going to set flaps 1. We're going to arm the spoilers. We also need to set our trim. So the trim was 38.8. So let's get that set. There we go. Is that 38.8? Yes, it is. Right, well, everything seems to be done then. We've set our spoilers on our flaps. So go full left, quick flight control check. Full left, full right, full up, and full down. Parking brakes released, and then we'll add in a bit of thrust. And get taxi, and at least have a little camera, not camera, but like a little map view on our ND now. So the plan is we can taxi first left onto November Whiskey. We'll get that set to takeoff and do a quick takeoff config. Normal. There we go. So we want this left turn here. It's going to be a slow one. Right, so we're nearly at the holding point for runway 35 right. We're just going to take the last right turn here. So I'm more than happy to get all of our lights on now, and also our strobes, taxi lights, and there we go. We're now set for takeoff. All of this is good and done as well. We can get that back to the flight plan page. We've got TARA on, and we also have the weather radar on as well. I just need to switch on the anti-ice actually. There we go. And then swing it to the right. Cool. What the hell?
Pull up.
Well everyone, that just happened. I've no idea what actually happened. We literally just started to go on the runway, and then bam, we've been skyrocketed into the sky. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what was going on there. We're gonna try again. I managed to land it with, as you can see, I managed to land it with a -879. Yeah. Okay, let's turn onto the runway. 35 left, we're at again. No idea what happened. We're just going to act like nothing happened. Everything is the same as how we left it though. Oh, but even the QNH is reset. It's really weird. Some things have reset, which is odd. Okay, 1031 I think it was. 1035, sorry. Okay, right, I think we are good. Even the autopilot's reset as well. Okay, let's hold it here. I've no idea what I pressed, but I need to know to stay far away from whatever I didn't press anything, I don't think. I've got to stay far away from that button, clearly. Right, okay, let's go then. We're back to where... Oh, it's never an easy day, is it? Right, we're back to where we are. Ground spoilers armed. We need flaps 1. Takeoff config test. What have we not done? Right, okay, flaps, that was it. Okay, cool. Right. That all looks good to me. That's set to that. Alright, let's do it then. Let's try again. That was just scary. 50%. Flaps are nearly set. There we go. And now we need to do our flex. Great. V1, where I'd say, I remember it on top of my head. Positive climb rate, gear up. Thrust climb, autopilot 1. Flaps up. Just such a lovely sound, isn't it? Right, let's go to Dubai properly this time. Right, right hand turn started. Ground spoilers disarmed. Start breaking through the clouds now as well. Can anyone in the comments tell me like what I pressed in FS 2024 to get it to do that? Look how crazy this flight plan looks on Bonanza. So we started here, taxied to the runway, catapulted into the sky at 2,000 feet, landed it just short of our hold point, and then went onto the runway, and here we are now. Absolute chaos. Oh well. We'll get there in the end, just about. Hopefully. These displays look really dark. Okay, so just approaching 9,000 feet. Look at that rainbow. That's nice. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. What a nice, pretty outside now. Now the snow's gone. Okay, past 10,000 feet. I'm happy to turn off the anti-ice now, to be honest. I've got no warnings. Seatbelt signs off and the landing lights off as well. And there we are, everyone. I will leave it there. If I break anything else, I will let you know. I just think at the moment, me and this aircraft are we're trying to get used to each other, but it's not working out very well right now. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching so far. I will catch you all in a little bit. Bye-bye. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. We don't have very long left. Roughly we have, so 12:45 is 12:50 is when we're predicted to arrive. So we have just under 50 minutes until we arrive at Dubai. So now is, I think, the perfect time to start getting the arrival planned. At Dubai, there's currently ground ATC. I can't check the ATIS just yet, so I'm going to look on Navigraph. Approaching ILS runway 30 left, so we'll set that in here. OMDB runway 30 left. We are approaching the ILS 30 left. Did I put that in? Yep, ILS 30 left, and we are arriving on the star, the Voot 3 Delta via Vuteb. So, Voot 3 Delta. And there's no transition. Or it's not come up with one, there is one, but obviously it's not going to come up with it. Input that into flight plan and insert, and then that's our arrival completed. So all of that is done. Check for a discontinuity. there is one, so just click on discontinuity and press delete. Bam. No more discontinuity. We're on destinations. That looks good to me now. We'll go to the perf page and do the approach, and we'll put in some information. So we'll do a flap full landing today. The winds in Dubai, if I grab up the ATIS, the winds in Dubai are currently 310 at 8 knots. So we'll pop that in here, 310.08. And then that's that done. Outside air temperature is going to be a lovely 27 degrees, very nice. And then the QNH 1014. So we'll set that in here, QNH 1014. I'm going to grab the minimums up once I just select the approach that we're going to do. We'll just do a final transition. There we go. So the minimums for us today. 260, isn't it? Yeah, 260. So barrow 260. So there we go. That is all done. Everything here is good. The flight plan should then indicate our top of descent very shortly. So if we go to the flight plan page, scroll down, top of descent should be at 12:30, which is just 25 minutes away. So not bad at all. Been in the air for 2 hours and 42 minutes, and everything is looking really well. So yeah, I'll catch you all once we reach the top of descent. Hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So what's going on then? Just past 10,000 feet, all of our landing lights need to come on now as well, and I've almost turned off the lights, including our seatbelt signs. Bish, bosh, there we go. Got the altitude set down to 3,000 feet. There's no ATC unfortunately, not much traffic, I don't think, so it's going to be pretty bland arrival. And yeah, so far so good. We'll arm the approach phase as well. So we can get it down as soon as we possibly can. We need to capture the glide slope at 2,000 feet. So we'll set it down to 2,000. And that should be at modest that we approach at 2,000 feet, which is here. So just to make sure that we get to that speed at that point. Speed has been activated, the approach mode. I don't want to go that slow just yet. So 210 knots is good enough for me. We can set flaps 2. And listen to the sounds of the flaps. There we go, flaps 2 is set. We'll reduce our speed to about 190 for this left turn, if we can. Have to say though, everyone, this has been a much more enjoyable flight flying the A380 than the previous one. It is quite a nice aircraft. I'll definitely fly it some more for sure. Do a few interesting airlines in it as well, and obviously very soon we get the A350, and I can't decide where to fly for the A350. I really can't decide. Just no idea where to fly for the 350 flights. I'm thinking like a Scandinavian Airlines, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Like, I want to do something interesting, you know, like fun, but yeah, I don't know where. Okay, I'll go 180 knots. 3 hours and 30 minutes. God, this flight has been so much quicker than the one going. The one going felt like a long haul. This is only like a mid, really. Not even a mid.
$2,500.
So we kind of have the airport in sight, the runway, yeah, basically in sight. So we're going to drop the gear now and go flaps 3. So we're going to set gear down and flaps 3. And we'll reduce our speed to 160 knots. Nice, 7 miles out, so we'll do final approach speed now. So we'll just click it in, there we go. And we can set our landing flaps, flap 4. There we are. I believe everything is on correct, looks like it. Have a slight crosswind. Now with this plane, I've learned that I'm just going to disconnect autopilot a bit later than I normally would when I do hand flying aircraft on the glide. Let the autopilot do it for a bit, and then we'll disconnect autopilot about minimums. Actually, no, higher than minimums. Does this button work if I do it? No. I think your nature's still 1014, yeah. It's meant to arrive 10 minutes ago, so we are slightly late after that whole thing that happened earlier on, but oh well.
$1,000.
Okay, 1,000 feet checked. Okay, autopilot 1 disconnected. I have control. Yes. Cool, it's so like responsive.
400.
Like, it overdoes it.
400.
Like I think, yeah, you got to you really do have to do minor inputs. Like look how far like we're starting to drift off a bit more. I think I've got to
above.
use my eyes more actually.
Minimum.
Continue. $50,
40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Touchdown, reverses. $60 knots, manual braking.
Auto brake off.
There we go. And we'll slow it down. And we'll vacate at the next one, which is Kilo 11. Well, welcome everyone down to the lovely Dubai. 3 hours 40 minutes altogether. Vacate here. Landing rate -278. I seem to slam this one a bit more. It is what it is. And then we'll taxi next to this A380 on the ground, I think. Start up the APU. Landing lights off, taxi lights, strobe lights off as well. Got the click buttons in this, or something else. Great. And then we'll bring in the spoilers and the flaps. In they come. Then we have a choice of stand. I think we might do Alpha 8, actually. Let's see if I can get Alpha 8. Yes. No. There we go. Straight onto Alpha 8. And then we'll switch off the taxi light and the runway turn off, which I haven't done yet. Give me a sec. There we go. Right, I haven't got any like VD GS at all. No guidance. I think this scenery might be somewhat broken, I don't know. Does that work? That thing. Oh yeah, it does, slightly. And then swing it. Ah! Oh my god, I can't see anything. This is probably the worst part. I'm not used to this plane yet. Now I can't even see the thing. Wait. That's full right on the rudder. Oh, it still wants me to go left, but... Oh god. Oh god. Oh my lord. 0. Oh, 8. These passengers are probably going to be all over the place in a minute. Probably on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Why is that in the terminal though? There must be a bug with the scenery. Parking brake set. The APU is available. APU bleed on. I will switch off the engines as well. There we go. All engines are off. Beacon lights. Oh come on. Off. GSX. Request. Deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
Well, there we are, everybody. Welcome to Dubai. We are currently in the terminal, as you can see. It's a very nice terminal. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I think I have some kind of maybe overlapping with scenery, possibly. I don't know, I need to have a look into that, because that doesn't look normal. But yeah, thank you all for watching this rotation. This was obviously a flight request by a subscriber. And it was a very good flight request, to be honest. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. If you want to send me a flight request, you can do so in the link in the description below. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.